Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Commodores will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Vanderbilt's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Commodores!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. There he goes. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Commodores come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Setting up the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Commodores will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The play-action fake. Moving away from pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Pirates send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Sails one into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He'll keep it himself. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Grab behind the line. It's Hodge. Turning it on. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Pirates in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to fire. Picked off. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is all.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. There he goes. He's inside the 40. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air using the quick game.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding it? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his back in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Finds a man on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Owen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive line.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB. Never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job.
Touchdown Doors! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock.
Makes a grab deep. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, ECU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Owen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Commodores are marching down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Intercepted and a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Gonna swing it on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Pirates will kick it off to start the second half.
East Carolina, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air. Also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into... tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
East Carolina, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, better look out. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. And the Pirates will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Now this offense is back on the field. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Bringing it back. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Trying play action. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, and this one's over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42, East Carolina, 7.
On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got him. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Commodores will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle, it's complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Firing to the right, complete. Good flowing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.